Minute 85. This was undoubtedly the most notable moment of the match. After receiving a sharp pass from a teammate, Manchester United substitute Joshua Zirkzee sprinted towards Chelsea's goal. With Wesley Fofana closely shadowing him, Zirkzee created a highly dangerous situation. Though Fofana, the French defender who had been on the pitch since the start, attempted to close him down, Zirkzee's burst of speed took the advantage. This sequence led many Super Sunday viewers to believe United would score. Yet Zirkzee's run brought laughter from the crowd. His unruly hair and awkward movement added a touch of humor. Even my grandmother might have outrun him in that moment. Some even compared him to a tree for his lack of pace. Unfortunately for United, both Zirkzee and Garnacho squandered multiple key opportunities, leaving the Red Devils regretfully missing out. In his second match as interim coach, and likely his last, assistant manager Van Nistelrooy couldn't secure another win. He made 3 adjustments from the 2-0 Carabao Cup victory over Leicester. Goalkeeper Onana returned, Mazraoui was back at right wing, allowing Lisandro Martinez to return to his preferred centre-back position. This time, Højlund led United's attack instead of Zirkzee. Chelsea, meanwhile, maintained the same lineup as in their 2-1 win over Newcastle the previous week. This could be considered Chelsea's strongest lineup. No starters from this squad had been fielded in the midweek League Cup match, keeping them fresh for this game. Both teams approached cautiously and tentatively. As a result, the match lacked excitement in the opening minutes. United controlled possession better, but Chelsea's play was sharper. In the 14th minute, MU's goal frame shook when Madueke's close-range header from a corner forced goalkeeper Onana into action. It took United around 20 minutes to create real chances. Rashford first forced Chelsea keeper Robert Sanchez into a difficult save, then attempted a long-range curl shot, but Sanchez handled it comfortably. Meanwhile, Chelsea's Caicedo proved a driving force in attack, frequently testing United's defense. Finally, in the 68th minute, United broke the deadlock. Robert Sanchez pounced on Højlund's leg in front of the goal, causing the referee to point to the penalty spot. Bruno Fernandes confidently converted, putting United ahead. However, their advantage was short-lived. Around 10 minutes later, a rebound from a corner allowed Caicedo to strike a powerful volley through United's defense, equalizing the score. Though interim manager Van Nistelrooy couldn't secure a debut Premier League win, he demonstrated some tactical improvements. United's bold 4-2-4 setup in the first half helped them better exploit the flanks. While Chelsea controlled possession, Garnacho and Rashford provided support for Fernandes and Højlund to form a 4-man front line, disrupting passes to Chelsea's central playmakers, Malo Gusto and Cole Palmer. This strategy opened up space on the wings, but ultimately wasn't enough to secure United the win. If Manchester United could regain possession, they were set up to counter quickly thanks to their high pressing. However, Chelsea's tactics struggled due to the imbalance in their wing-back positions. Gusto, not a traditional number 8, and James, who was out of place on the left, required Maresca to adjust tactics at halftime. In the second half, Maresca shifted James to right back and moved Cucurella into central midfield to support Palmer on the right. This adjustment mainly resulted from Rashford's reluctance to track back, leading Maresca to believe Palmer would be more effective attacking the right side. Accompanying this tactical tweak, Chelsea deployed a 3-man defense with James supporting the center-backs to restrict space for Rashford and Garnacho on United's counters. This strategy worked, reducing the danger of United's flank attacks. However, this setup somewhat disrupted Chelsea's cohesion, with a lack of right-wing support for Madueke and Palmer, leaving them isolated in attack. As Chelsea struggled to link up, United applied pressure and eventually scored the opener. Maresca deserves credit for his sharp game reading. After the left-wing experiment proved ineffective, he adjusted quickly and succeeded. Following the goal, he continued to tweak the lineup, introducing Mudryk and Enzo Fernandez while moving Neto to the right flank. This helped Chelsea to equalize, with Enzo taking control from Romeo Lavia, creating space for Neto to make a run and draw the foul that led to Chelsea's equalizing goal. Caicedo, who scored the equalizer, was undoubtedly the best player on the field, making a significant impact in the game's final stages. The Ecuadorian midfielder's relentless play stifled United's momentum. Caicedo even covered for Lavia, who also played well before being subbed out to boost Chelsea's attack. Lavia recorded 4 successful tackles, outpacing all other Chelsea players, while Fernandez's lack of defensive contribution left Chelsea heavily reliant on Caicedo. In the closing moments, United sought a winning goal, but a timely clearance from Caicedo, the Premier League leader in tackles and interceptions, denied United's last-minute chance. Interim coach Van Nistelrooy was close to a win, but his struggles mirrored those of Ten Hag, an underperforming attack with only 9 goals in 10 matches. If Ruben Amorim assumes the manager's role permanently, he might consider a traditional 4-2-3-1 formation with Casemiro to protect United's midfield, solidifying the defense before focusing on scoring. What are your thoughts on last night's match? Share your opinions below the video. Until next time, goodbye and take care.